why Tanzania is becoming Africa's next oil power play, and why Dangote is watching closely. To understand why Tanzania matters, you need to understand one thing. Refining is power. Key points with reinforcement loops. Crude oil alone is not equal wealth. Refining is equal value capture. Logistics equals dominance. Africa produces oil, but exports value. The continent sells crude cheap and buys back refined fuel at a premium. That gap is where billions are made. The Dangote effect. When Africa's richest man built one of the world's largest refineries, he didn't just build infrastructure. He changed the game. Scale advantage, import substitution, export dominance. But here's the catch. One refinery cannot control an entire continent. And that's where Tanzania enters the equation. Why Tanzania? Deep breakdown. 1. Strategic location. Tanzania sits on one of the most underrated energy corridors in the world. Key insight: gateway to Zambia, DRC, Rwanda, Uganda. This isn't just a country, it's a distribution hub. Port infrastructure. Ports are not just entry points, they are economic weapons. Reinforcement. Control the port, control the flow, control the profit. Energy demand surge. East Africa is one of the fastest growing energy demand regions in the world. Fact loop style. Population growth, industrialization, urban expansion. Demand is rising, supply is lagging, opportunity is exploding. If you're seeing what most people are missing, hit the like button. Subscribe to the Diaspora Project Media, because we don't just report news, we decode power. And tell me this in the comments. Which country are you watching from? The hidden money, investor intelligence. Now let's talk about what really matters. Money. Revenue streams. Refining margins, regional exports, storage and logistics. This is not just an oil play. It's a multi-layered cash machine. Reinforcement. Every barrel refined, every shipment moved, every contract signed generates compounding value. Competition and risks. Risks. Policy instability, infrastructure gaps, financing challenges. But here's the reality. High reward never comes without high risk. Controversial edge. Some investors will wait. Others will position early and dominate later. What this means for Africa. This is bigger than Tanzania. Big picture. Energy independence, trade balance shift, regional power dynamics. Africa is no longer just exporting raw materials. It is beginning to build value. Final build-up, emotional and intellectual climax. The question is not whether this shift will happen. The question is, who will benefit? Because in every economic shift, there are observers and there are participants. Now I want to hear from you. Which African industry do you think is the most undervalued? Tell me in the comments, and I'll break it down in the next video. And don't forget, which country are you watching from? Drop it below. This is the Diaspora Project Media, where we uncover Africa's hidden money, hidden power, hidden intelligence.